Uh-oh. Armor's down. Oh, this is not looking good for me. Hi, my name is KK, and you may have seen this building in the last video, but we did not get to go over this building, so let's go over this building now. So this is the interior for my grass plank and weed stem storage. I did add this runner down the middle made of the weed stem floors, and I think it looks quite nice. It really breaks up that green, and there was a lot of green in here, so it really works. And we can head up to the next level here, and I have this walkway going around the inside of this second layer, and I had to do that because the plank pallets wouldn't sit up here. The weed stems wouldn't either, but specifically the plank pallets, they wouldn't let me put it on just a 1x1 section anymore. So I had to extend it out by half, and it allowed me to do it, which is weird, something weird with the update, I guess. But it doesn't look bad. I don't mind it. I think it kind of works with it. And then if we head up to the third floor, we have an overflow section, which is very useful. In fact, over here, it's the same thing. And this used to be full of grass planks as well because I had so much. Thankfully, I was able to dwindle that supply down. And out here we have a walkway that goes all the way around the building, gives you a full 360 view. And it's quite lovely. And then right here in the middle, I do have this ladder in here, which I'll probably delete because it's floating. Plus, I'll never use it. I only put it in for the looks. And I did try to do a half wall here, and it still looked weird. But like I said, I'll never use it because I can just jump up like this, and there's no use for it. But I'm going to leave it for now and see if it grows on me. But you can head up here to the top, and you do get that full 360 view from one spot. And I think this roof is going to go later on. I think I want to put a turret right here in the middle because you do get that full 360 view from one spot, which would be very beneficial for flying raids, which you would probably be getting to soon. Thankfully, I haven't angered any of the flying creatures yet, the bees or the mosquitoes. Actually, that's kind of impressive that I haven't done that yet. Yeah, but we shall see how that goes. But right over here, you can see I've also been working on this building straight ahead. This is a much needed expansion because my storage chests are getting quite full, and they're getting really messy too. So I definitely need to get organized in here. So I've just been throwing down some of these grass plank floors since I had so much of it. This really helped dwindle down that overflow supply I had up top there. And I pretty much had to redo everything that I deleted last time in this one as well. Which included these walls because it started looking weird when I was mapping out the next layer. So I put it back, and I think I'm going to do some decorations here, maybe some of the dummies, the armor stands there, and see what I can do. And I also changed these grass planks to the mushroom walls. It looks better. It breaks up the color because there's obviously a lot of green that's going on around here. And obviously it's more sturdy. And coming down here, you can see I lined this underside with the mushroom bricks as well, for one specific reason, and it's because the weevils kept getting stuck under here. Oh, it sounds like there's one under there right now, actually. Oh, that's so annoying. As long as the ants can't get to them, though, they were the biggest issues because they would come in here and they attack the weevils and they would break my scaffolds. So we'll see how that goes. I might hop in there and kill you later. We'll see what happens. And then I had this. So that's actually probably what happened here. Probably a weevil got stuck around here and ant came and killed it. But I like the scaffolds I did here. It adds another layer of detail, and I love my layers. And the biggest change, the one that you've not seen yet, or you may have caught a glimpse of it as I've been running around talking here, but this one, boom, boom, yeah, completely changed it, except for the footprint of it that stayed the same, except for this part that was new. But I broke it all the way down to the scaffolds that I had and built back up off of that. Some of it's still going to be similar, some is going to be different, but we can hop in here. And you can see we have this split level design with a massive upstairs area, which is a bedroom loft. Finally got a bed. I should have done this a long time ago, but I was not thinking about it. But there is benefits to this, and I'll talk about those in a minute. And I also put in one of these chandeliers from the Broodmother. Light that bad boy up. Can't wait to see that at night. I bet you it's going to look fantastic. And we're going to set our new spawn point and break this guy right here. And this door still leads you out to the same balcony. You can just hop down, do whatever you want. Well, let's head downstairs. This is our kitchen. And of course, I kept everything I've had so far because it's all necessary. Need every bit of it. And I'm also going to keep this rotten storage down here because don't think I'll really ever need access to it, but I do like collecting this stuff. And I had this surprise little storage section under here, which is where I keep my smoothie stuff. So I think that's nice. It gave me kind of like a secret little shelf. And then you can walk out this back door and go straight down to the field station. And I think I'm going to put a bounce web down there to get back up, because that'll be nice and convenient. And this stayed kind of the same. This balcony or patio was here before, except for it used to go straight out, and I walled that off because I always tried to go through here. Oh my God, that was so loud. That scared me. Why was that so loud? I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, this used to come right out here and it got kind of awkward and a little frustrating because I'd always try to go through here and I would get stuck and I'd have to kind of go at a certain angle and I would never follow the path, even though I made this path because this is where I specifically wanted to go in because I knew I would fit no problem. And so this kind of forces you to use this path, even though I don't think I'll be using it much coming in this way, but we'll see. So that is all the new building stuff I have done so far. I really like the way this one turned out. Like, honestly, it's possibly my favorite build I've ever done, but this base is looking fantastic and I can't wait to keep going on it. But right now, I've got these quests, wrong button, quest, and 3 of them, I'm gonna make them all go together. First of all, you can see I need to kill one more bombardier beetle, but I need to build a stuffed creature. And so what I'm gonna do is build a bombardier beetle because I also have the one to get the good luck off of it when you rub a stuffed creature. And so what I'm gonna do is use this as an opportunity to farm a few bombardier beetles. So of course, first things first is we need the stuffed beetle. And we are just gonna put this in here for right now and I'll eventually move it later, maybe make a little museum. Boom! So now when you have this, you can see right there, press X to rub for luck. This gives you the creature loot luck, which gives you a bonus chance for the creature to drop more of the items that they can drop specific to the creature that you have rubbed for luck. There are groups, like you can do 1 red ant and that'll count for all the red ants. Same thing with the black ants and the red fire ants. All passive creatures, you can rub 1 passive creature and that loot luck will go to all the passive creatures. Termites, so there's a few more I'm probably not thinking of. The infected, that's a big one. Keep hitting the wrong button. I've been playing Pow World, so my buttons are a little mixed up right now. But I want to look on the map right now. I've already got the bombardier beetle scanned. And so I've got this here, and then there are 3 over here. And then there's 1 over here. And I think I want to run that path because I'm pretty sure I can knock out all 5 of those within the 15-minute time limit that loot luck is active after rubbing a creature. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready. We're going to do that. We're going to run out and we're going to kill some bombardier beetles. And if I have time, I'll run over here and get these 2. Or I may run up this way because this will give me a chance for 3 more. So I did just get a quest for a mounted bug trophy, which is similar to the stuffed creatures, but when you rub it, it gives you a 25% damage boost to that specific creature or group. But I am going to go ahead and do this if I can with the bombardier beetle. Boiling glands, for some reason, for me at least, is one of the hardest things to get. It just seems like it's such a rare drop, which ironically this requires a boiling gland to do. Oh, I can actually just tuck you right here for now. No, so I accidentally did that really fast because I was just kind of tapping X to build that super fast. And then I ended up hitting the Mark Foe, which is what gives you that damage boost. And you can see it down there at the bottom, and I can actually see it, again, hitting the wrong buttons right over here. The Bombardier damage boost. You can see it's got a timer for 15 minutes. So let me go ahead and do this. So they do actually stack, which is nice. So let's get moving. I did already mark it on the map. Actually, something I want to talk about that I just remembered. I do have this memorial to Brittany right here. This was unnecessary. For what happened. It wasn't an accident or anything like that. I did do it. I have to admit that I did do it, but there was a reason behind it. Then we're going to keep this hidden and then we're going to continue on as if this didn't happen, but I want to tell you what happened. So I got a quest to tame a new pet and I figured I could go ahead and do that. You know, no problem. Maybe I'd have 2 pets. But Brittany, the original Brittany, was a little glitched out. I guess something happened with the update. But every time I would approach her, she would run away from me. She would shriek, be scared, and then dip out. And it was kind of frustrating because no matter what I did, no matter how much I pet her or tried to feed her, she would just run away. So I killed her. And then I replaced her with Brittany. So that was the original Brittany, but as far as we know, this is the original Brittany. Right? You follow? I hope you follow because that's how it's just going to be. And also this Brittany has a whimsical personality as opposed to the aggressive one. And I like whimsical. Oh, I need to feed you because you are meh. There you go. Enjoy. And I'm still just going to go ahead and travel out at night, but I want to re-rub, if you will. Wow, I found the tooth that I missed just right out here in the open. I also missed the scabby back here, right next to the tooth. And if you're wondering where these are at, they're right here, right underneath the back porch. All right, so I cleaned out the area pretty much. Actually, not pretty much. Yeah, I just cleaned it all out. In the lower yard, at least, I got all the bombardier beetles. And there's a few things I learned from that. The first one is that the loot luck and the damage boost is not relative to in-game time. So you can sleep and wake up and it is still active. So I thought that was pretty cool. Second thing, I could have definitely made that whole run off of one time if I did not run into a mosquito's nest, not once, but twice. Yeah, so 2 times, and that really slowed me down. So I really think I could have made that all the way around in just one set of 15 minutes. But I did go ahead and continue out and do that because, like I said, boiling glands are just hard for me to find. And so I just wanted to take advantage of the time of me doing this right now. And from that, we got 11 boiling glands. Not great. But we did get 47 bombardier beetle parts, which is kind of insane. How many did I kill? I think it was 12. Yeah, so I did 12 and I got 47 parts. That's kind of insane. To think I only got 11 boiling glands, even with the boost, is terrible. Also, forgot I did get a fancy fletching, which you just get this from harvesting the feathers, but it's a mysterious feather that makes shooting arrows significantly less exhausting, and that does exactly what it sounds like it says it does. So up next, I do want to head up into the upper yard and take on the termite hill, and getting set up for that is going to be mostly easy because they are weak to the pointy damage and salt. So stabbing and salt. And I did not realize that I have upgraded this to level 6. I must have done that on accident. I may have done it on purpose and just not remember. I just don't feel like I would have done that intentionally. So there's nothing really I can do about that. I don't want to remake one because I am going to eventually get a better one. So we'll just keep it as is, and I'm just going to go ahead and repair it. We're going to stick with the ladybug armor for now, even though it's still only a level 2 set. It's just too good. Now, as for the termite king, I do like to cheese him a little bit, so I am going to make a bunch of salt arrows. They are 1-for-1 with the salt shard, and once you shoot them, you get them back as regular arrows instead of salt arrows. And I meant 1-for-1 for the arrows. I don't know if I said that right, but it takes 1 salt for 10 arrows. And for the mutation setup of this, I'm pretty much going to be using the same setup I do for the wolf spiders, except I am going to change the mithridatism over to mom genes because the termites can be kind of swarmy, and having that extra help will obviously be very useful. But I'm going to wait to swap that out until I get over there, just in case I run into some wolf spiders. And also, if you haven't heard the news, Grounded will be releasing on PlayStation and Switch on April 16th, I think it was. Which is cool and all. That's not what I'm excited about. They announced that they'll also be releasing 1.4 at the same time. And as far as I know, we don't really know anything about it other than they did say it'll be story related, which sounds like a lot of fun. I love the story here. I've also got a new quest that says to build a zip line, and I will be utilizing it. What is going on up there? I don't think you're supposed to be up there. I think that's the one that sleeps down here. So that's unfortunate that that's happened. But I am going to utilize the zipline quest for having a zipline going up and down, so I don't always have to take this path. I, however, don't really care for having the ziplines going all around the place. I just like traveling on the ground. I feel like there's more experience there. So it is the next day, like real life next day. I had to hop off pretty quickly last night, and so I just want to hop back on and finish this tonight. Oh, nice. How about that? So it seems like we have this black ox beetle stuck. I've already peeped this in the past. You're not stuck. Okay, you're looking at me. So their weaknesses are busty and salting. I might try the hammer, but I'll have to reset up my mutations. Actually, there's nothing to reset up because I don't have the hammer busting mutation. But I do want to give this guy a try. Why? Why are there so many of you over here? So there are now 2 of them. Don't think this is the best idea. I could probably do the one up top without getting your attention, but I don't think I can do it the other way around. This music is some of the best music in the game right now. Really Stranger Things feeling. So we'll go ahead and take this guy on. So they do have a few attacks. The ones to watch out for are this charge attack and the rock throw attack. They can sometimes take you out really quickly. That also helps right there with the ladybird larva being around the area, because obviously you can see it's going to do some damage to it. Not much. It's going to definitely get taken out pretty quickly. But I have the opportunity to eat and to drink and heal. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I really got to turn that off. All right. So ladybird larva really did some work on there. Both of those And that really helped me take out my first Black Ox beetle. And it almost makes me want to take out another one while I'm right here. Let me let my stamina come back. Actually, let me turn that setting off. Push to sprint. I like the idea of the toggle sprint, but the fact that it's default sprint makes me really run my stamina down really fast without me realizing it's happening. Okay, so that's their regular, So that was their just normal one strike attack. That's the charged attack again, and then obviously you saw the rock throw. And there's two more we haven't seen yet, or at least I haven't paid attention to them. But the other two are kind of hard to block. Ow, there's one, just kind of like a tail whip on you. I've never successfully blocked that one. See, and there's one more, it's kind of like a 3-strike attack. It's where they shake their head. Oh, there it is. I've also never successfully blocked that one before. Not saying it's not possible, just saying I haven't done it. But that's 2 Black Ox beetles down. Definitely thought they were gonna be more of a threat than they were. Oh, but the reason we're not going down through here and exploring this area before we do the termite mound is because there's stuff down here that we're gonna want that level 3 axe for. But we will go ahead and explore this upper section between the cracks in the fence. I think there's gonna be a few raw sciences up here. Found another field station. It's been a while since I've discovered a new field station. So this feels good. Don't forget your tapes.
Strange noise on me. I feel that.
So I have seen many people struggle with this raw science right here, but one of these sides specifically, if you just float into it, you can catch the edge, no problem. Let's do this one first. It's this one. Yeah, and then you just crouch.
Look, new one for the bestiary.
So I think I already said it, but they're weak to salty and stabbing. So we're gonna use the mosquito needle for the most part, but I think for like some solo ones, I may switch over to the mint mace just because it'll be able to do more DPS. I want to put on, oh, being attacked here, but I want to put on fresh defense. So there's a regular one. Boom, got him. So I guess we're gonna start with a soldier. All right, so this is their dust attack right there. That does slow you down if you get caught in that cloud. Ow. I think that's their charged bite. Yeah, so let me switch to you and you. Now the soldiers do have 5 attacks overall. There's the dust cloud again. They have a normal one, a normal attack, a 3-strike attack, and sorry. So they have the normal attack, the 3-strike attack, their charged attack, and the dust cloud, and then they have a 5th one that has a chance to stun you. I don't know if I can ever tell the difference of when that one's coming. So as long as you get your timing right, it's no issue to block. Haha, found it. Okay, so right here we hear this humming of the raw science in this opening. Right here, it's right behind it off to the side. The backpack does carry the twinkling shells. You get 5 of those, which is the easiest way to get the twinkling shells. At least the first time. You won't be able to do it again, unfortunately. Also really sucks that my inventory is so full. I am going to drop some stuff because I don't want to go all the way back down there and come back. And I feel like I'm well enough equipped to go ahead and finish off this whole termite mound real quick. And I say real quick, but this is kind of time intensive because the termites are a pain, or at least I like to draw them back one at a time. And so it can take some time sometimes. So the termite workers, they have 3 attacks. Right now that's their 1-strike attack. They have a charged attack, and then they have an acid spitting attack, which is similar to the bombardier beetle's attack. It's like got like a splash zone that hurts you, and it hurts a lot. Wow, man, that was tough. I had like 8 or 9 of them just back to back. But that mint mace is so close to being gone. I think I kind of want to save it for emergency situations, so I might just have to deal with a slow DPS with this for now. I'm not surprised the termites are already annoyed by me. I mean, I've been in here slaughtering them. There are so many. You know what? I just remembered I'm actually gonna have to come back anyway with a tier 3 axe so I can get to the termite king. So I think I'm just gonna leave you guys to it. All right, they're not leaving me alone. Go ahead and grab this raw science on this abandoned gardening glove. So there's a few things I want to try actually when I head back. The first one is going to be the bee stinger spear. I might not give this weapon enough credit. It could be really good, so I'm going to upgrade it and I'm going to put salt on it and see how well it does. Almost forgot about the termite axe. This is pretty much the main reason I came back. And we are, of course, going to go ahead and upgrade the termite axe. And of course, salty on the spear. So already there's definitely a big improvement here. I was just really spoiled on the life steal of the mosquito needle. Probably expect a termite raid when I get back to base. Oh, found the wolf spider. A random acorn top. So now all we have left in here is the termite king, which is behind here, which I don't know why I haven't cut down any of these splinters yet. That's the first time I've done it. I'm gonna bump up the game volume in the edit here just so you can hear this torch. The torch glitches out like this a lot. But let's go down here. We're gonna take out the termite king. So now there are a bunch of other termites around it. I don't know how many there are. There's some raw science as well, but you are somewhere down here. But this is why I brought the salt arrows, because I'm going to shoot it a few times. Hey, you got Javelineer. I actually didn't think about the fact that the mosquito needle was a sword and this is a javelin. Range is your greatest ally as you reach or throw from afar. Spears do additional damage when thrown. Nice. And when you're able to counter poke it. Oh. And you're able to counter poke enemy attacks to reflect a portion of damage back. Mastery bonus, charge attacks with spears, deal additional damage. Nice, like that. All right, so let's get that on instead of the Blade Master. And my torch is almost gone, so we may end up finishing this in the dark, which I mean, I'm not gonna have the torch out while I'm shooting the Termite King anyway. There you are. Go ahead and beep your Termite King as soon as you can. So the best way to take this guy out is to obviously take out everybody else around it. It makes soloing him, it makes it to where you're soloing him, which is a lot easier, obviously, than fighting a bunch of other termites. And this is also the reason why we have the bow, because we can kind of cheese him. Just gonna stand back here, take some shots off at him, because it'll only come out so far, so you don't really have to worry about it. You can just back up, go around this corner, and get a little reset. And also, once you use these elemental arrows, they do come back as just regular arrows, so you can't reuse them. No, you're not supposed to come out this far. Okay, you did stop right there. So obviously this isn't gonna be the only way to take him down. I just wanna bring his health down a little bit with all the arrows I have, and then we're gonna hop in with a spear. Don't wanna use the rest of my torch just yet, so we're gonna pop on the shield. Sorry, had to hop over here mid-fight because I saw this off screen. All right, let's get back in here to this fight. Oh, you're already gone, dang it. Are you gonna be re-healed? Please no, please no, please no. You're so far away. Dang it. Ouch. Ooh, that stunned me. That's not good. I wish you weren't resistant to fresh, because I would switch over to the Mint Mace to take you out. Ouch. No bueno. Heal, please. I hate that like every other attack stuns me. Ooh. Well, I mean, it's better than getting damaged. Oh. Ooh. No. That was close. All right, Termite King down. All right, so after this fight, don't run out too quickly because there's some stuff back here. And the torch is almost gone. Hopefully it gives us enough light to last through this last room. Over here, you got yourself the Woodpile Burgle Chip. And over in this corner, we got ourselves the Golden Tooth. And there's a little bit of stuff I passed just to get over here because I didn't want to lose the torch. Oh, that's a level 3. And there's one up here. Are you also level 3? No. And that is it for the Termite Den, or the Woodpile. We did go everywhere. It's pretty easy. The Termite King is the hardest part, but As long as you know what you're doing, you're fine. And then obviously there, it was a little, I guess, nerve-wracking still for me. This is kind of like the end of my comfort zone. Oh, there goes my torch. So after this point, I am not really too familiar with the game. Like, I've only ran through it once. And so like, this is kind of the end of where I can pretty much promise, or I can't really even say promise, but I mean, yeah, I could say promise now because I haven't died. You know, almost guaranteed to not die every single time I come up to this point in the game because I'm just so comfortable with it. The porch, the green shield bug under there, you know, and then all this broken ground up here in the upper yard, you know, all that I can run through and not to worry about too much. And then after that, can't guarantee anything because that's when it gets really hard. And also, like I said, past my comfort point. I have completely forgot about all of this raw science I've been stacking up here. I've now gotten 32,000 and there's so much I could do. I think I'll go ahead and get all the cookbooks and all the rest of the building stuff for now. The sign sets can wait, but I don't want to use, when I have 20,000, that's good. But I want to use the rest of the raw science on duplicating the Club of the Mother Demon before I put any of the elements on it. So I want 5 of them, so I gotta duplicate it 4 times. I don't know how much it costs. No. Probably start to determine rate when I get back to base. That was really nerve-wracking. I have no more healing on me. They did so much damage. This is kind of crazy. Oh, let me turn these off real quick. The floor broke, but my dummies are still just chilling up there. Don't know if that's a glitch or if that was intentional, maybe pertaining to chests, so chests don't fall and drop a whole bunch of stuff. This is what I was talking about. They just destroy. It's so annoying. So really they didn't do as much damage as I thought they did. There's definitely still a lot to repair, so I'm going to get on that. I seem to have gotten myself stuck. All right, so I think I've got everything repaired. I don't see anything else highlighted. And I've got everything mapped out again. I think it's right. I hope it's right at least. But right now, none of this is my concern. I will definitely build it back, obviously. And once I probably do all this, that's when I'll work on everything. Right now, I want to head over to the oak tree to turn the chip into Burgle and to duplicate this club. Burgle! So we've got wizard hat. Candy staves, yes, 100% doing the candy staves. These are going to be a big game changer. And just because, I'll go ahead and do the wizard hat and the cookbook as well. It leaves us with 16,000. Hopefully that's enough to duplicate this guy a few times. 5,000, I can only do 3. I'm just gonna leave it at that for now, because I am only gonna upgrade one of them. So that is going to be it for this one. Our goal was to do the wood pile, and we did the wood pile. So done. I am really excited to see what the 1.4 update brings. We haven't actually heard anything about it yet, or at least I don't think so. I don't think they've teased anything. Hearing news like that really excites me, and this time was really well timed because I was starting to burn out on Grounded because it's kind of just been all I've been playing. Not that I'm getting bored or becoming done with this game by any means. I just was kind of needing to step away from it, and like seeing that they're going to release the 1.4 update really kind of brought me back into it. But if you haven't already seen my Pal World video that I put up, please go check that out. I will be having another one out soon. Really enjoying Pal World. It is tons of fun. The game itself seems kind of goofy at times, and I think that's pretty awesome for a game to be able to make a joke of itself. And also, if you haven't played Pal World, definitely go do that and check it on your own. Like I said, tons of fun. Also, you can follow me on Twitter at DJKK. But until next time, I'll see you.